Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 2 math. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 2 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter subtraction 3 digits. And the lessons we're going to cover from the chapter are subtract multiples of 100, subtract 3-digit numbers, complete the subtraction sentences up to 3 digits, write the subtraction sentences up to 3 digits, and balance subtraction equations up to 3 digits. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is subtract multiples of 100. Okay, here I'm on grade 2 math. The chapter is subtraction 3 digits. Let's just start with the lesson, that is subtract multiples of 100. So for the first example is 900 minus 700, right? They both have exactly same number of zeros. They both have two zeros, right? So you have to write them one above the other. 900 minus 700. Just write them down one above the 100, right? 0 minus 0 is 0. You have to start from the ones digit. 0 minus 0 is 0. Then 0 minus 0 is again 0. Then 9 minus 7, right? Make 9 lines. Remove 7 of them and you are left with 2. So 900 minus 700 equals 200, right? So one important thing is when you are subtracting the multiples of hundreds, you just have to subtract the non-zero values, right? You don't have to do 9 minus 7. 9 minus 7 is 2, right? And we know that we have two zeros, so the answer must have the same number of zeros, that is 200. The correct option is 200, right? Okay. The next, let's just start with the test questions. Okay, the first one is 900 minus 800. So which is the correct option? We will track, because for this one digit subtract, one digit subtraction. The 900 minus 800 equals, which is the correct option? Very good. 900 minus 800 equals 100. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, subtract 800 minus 100. So which is the correct option? Yes, 800 minus 100, right? You just have to subtract the non-zero values, that is 8 minus 1, and 8 minus 1 is 7. So the correct option is 700. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is 600 minus 200. So which is the correct option? Yes, good. The correct option is 400 is 4, so that is 400. Okay, the next one is 600 minus 500. So which is the correct one? Yes, it is 600 minus 500 equals 100. So option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is 900 minus 600. So which is the correct option? So 900 minus 600 equals, that is 9 minus 6 equals 3, right? So it would be 300. Option number 3 is the correct option. 900 minus 600 equals 300, right? Okay, the next one is subtract 800 minus 400. So which is the correct option? - 800 minus, yes, that is 400. You just have to subtract the non-zero values, right? That is for the one you have same numbers of zeros in both the digits, right? Okay, 700 minus 400 equals, yes, that is 300 because 7 minus 4 is 3. So the correct option is 300, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson, right? Okay, subtract three digit numbers. Basically, the concept is you have to subtract, right? So the digits are the numbers are three digit numbers. You have to subtract 896 minus 7. Okay, 896 minus. Okay, so that is, hold on. Hmm, what's wrong with the whiteboard? Okay, 896 minus 7. Let me just write it down on board. Okay, let me just change the board. Hold on. Okay, 896 minus 7, right? You have to subtract. So start subtracting from the ones digit, right? You cannot subtract 6 out of 7, so you need to borrow. Because 6 is smaller than 7, you cannot subtract a smaller number out of the greater one, right? So you have to borrow 1 from here. The one you borrow makes it 16 here, and the here you are left with 9 minus 1 8, right? Now you have to do 16 minus 7. Start with 7 and count until 16, so you have 9. You don't have any digit here, bring 8 as it is, and here you have 8. So 896 minus 7 is 889. The correct option is 889, right? Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. You already know how to subtract because we have done with the lessons that are subtraction 2 digit and subtraction 3 digits, right? Hold on. Okay, let's just start with the test questions, right? The first one is 110 minus 0. So, which is the correct option? You can't see the board? Why? My screen is shared. Okay, the first one is 110 minus 0. So, which is the correct option? So, when you subtract from any number, the answer is the number is exactly the same, right? 110 minus 0 do nothing. The number is exactly 110. So, subtracting 0 from any number, the number stays the same, that is 110, right? Okay, the next one is 650 minus 1. So, which is the correct option? 650 minus 1, right? You cannot subtract 0 out of 1. So you need to borrow 1. When you borrow 1 from here, the one borrowed 1 makes it 10. Here you have 4. 10 minus 1 is 9, right? Bring 4 as it is and you have 6. The correct option is 649, right? 650 minus 1 equals 649, right? The correct option is 649. Okay, the next one is 625 minus 2. So, which is the correct option? Thank you so much for your compliment. You can write down these reviews on our Facebook page, or either you can call administrator and tell them about the reviews. Okay, 625 minus 2 equals. Yes, the correct option is 623. If you already know the answers, you can write down the answers in the chat box, right? Okay, the next one is 285 minus 0. So, which is the correct option? 285 minus 0 equals subtracting 0 is the number stays the same. So 285 minus 0 is, yes, that is 285. The number stays the same. Okay, the next one is 578 minus 3. So which is the correct option? That is, okay, we can do it. 578 minus 3, right? So start subtracting 8 minus 3. 8 minus 3 is 5. You need to bring the rest of the digits as it is, so that is 575. The correct option is 575. Do the questions on your notebook and write the answers in the chat box. Use your notebooks, please. Okay, the next one is 161 minus 5. So, which is the correct option? 161 minus 5 equals. Yes, the correct option is 155, right? Option number 1 is the correct option. Very good. Oh, that is 156, not 155, right? The correct option is 156. Okay, the next one is 200 minus 5, which is the correct option. 200 minus 5 equals. That equals 195, right? The correct option is option number 1 is the correct option, that is 195. Okay, the next one is 695 minus 3, which is the correct option. 695 minus 3 equals. Yes, that is 692. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is subtract 669 minus 3, which is the correct option. Thank you very much for the compliments. You made my day. Also, you can write down these compliments on our Facebook page, and also you can call the administrator and tell about these reviews, right? Okay, 669 minus 3 equals. Yes, the correct option is 666, right? Okay, 199 minus 5 equals. Yes, the correct option is 194, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Very good. The next lesson is subtraction word problems. You can do word problems on your own. The next one is complete the subtraction sentence up to 3 digits. So let's just start with the next lesson, that is complete the subtraction sentence. Okay, find the missing number. You can see the missing number minus 3 equals 583, right? The greater number is missing, right? Because you always subtract a smaller number out of the greater one. So basically, you can add negative 3 both sides. So when you add negative 3 both sides, that means the missing number is 583 plus 3 equals 586. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, 202 minus the missing number equals 195, right? You are given the options. You can put the options and you can check which is the correct option. Start with the first one, 202 minus 7. Let's just subtract and see. You cannot subtract 2 out of 7. You need to borrow 1, but here you have already have 0. You can borrow 1 from here. You are left with 1 here. Here you make 10 now. When you borrow 1 from here, here you have 9 and here you have 12, right? So 12 minus 7 is 5. You have 9 and 1. So you can see 202 minus 7 is 195. That means the missing number is 7, right? When you are given with the choices, you can do this. This is an easy method to do these questions, right? That is 202 minus 7 equals 195. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next number one is you have the greater number missing, right? Because you always subtract a smaller number out of the greater one. So you can either use the options given, or either you can the missing number minus 2 equals 553. You can add to both sides, right? Because opposite to subtraction is addition. So you can do minus 2 plus 2 and that equals 553 plus 2, right? 2 minus 2 is 0. So you are left with 3 plus 2 is 555. So that means the missing number is 555. Use your notebook and pencil and you can write the answers in the chat box, right? So the missing number is 555. The correct option is option number 2. Thank you all for your compliments. Thank you so much. Okay, fill in the missing number. The next one is 933 minus the missing number equals 925. Okay, so the first method is either you can use the choices, right? Here you can see the smaller number is missing, right? So what you can do, the other way you can do this one is you can subtract 925 on the other side, right? 933 minus 925. So let's just subtract and see which number is missing. So you cannot subtract 3 out of 5, you need to borrow 1. 13 minus 5 is 8. 2 minus 2 is 0. 9 minus 9 is 0. You can see the missing number is 8. That means 933 minus 8 equals 925. So this is the case when you are missing the smaller number, right? Just subtract the difference from the greater number, right? This is the difference and this is the greater number. Subtract the difference from the greater number. You can find the missing number this way, right? So the correct option is 8. Okay, the next one is fill in the missing number. The missing number minus 4 equals 712. So which number is missing? The correct option is, yes, that is 716 minus 4 equals 712. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 716 minus 4, right? Okay, fill in the missing number. The missing number minus 6 equals 296. So which is the correct option? Yes, that is 302 minus 6 equals 296. Right? The correct option is 302 minus 6 equals 296. Fill in the missing number. 506 minus missing number equals 504. So which number is missing? So which number is missing? Yes, the missing number is 2, right? Okay, fill in the missing number. 584 minus the missing number equals 584. So which number is missing? The missing number is, yes, it is 0. 584 minus 0 equals 584, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson, right? And the next lesson is write the subtraction sentence up to 3 digits. Let's just start with the next lesson. Okay, so basically you are given with the word problems. You have to read them, understand them, and solve them, right? Okay, there were a total of 827 tadpoles in a pond. One afternoon, Cole caught 11 tadpoles from the pond and took them home. How many tadpoles were left in the pond? So the total tadpoles are 827, right? He took 11. You need to calculate how many you are left. So basically that means you have to subtract 11 out of 827, right? You have to do 827 minus 11, right? When you subtract 11 from 817, the answer is 816. Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, Logan and Brenda swam in a relay race. First, Logan swam for 65 seconds. Then Brenda took over and finished the race. Their total time was 108 seconds. How long did Brenda swim for? Okay, so you need to calculate the first. Logan swam for 65 seconds. You are given with the time that Logan swam. And the you are given the finish time. The finish time is 108 seconds. You need to calculate the time Brenda swam for, right? That means you have to subtract 108 minus 65, right? So let's just subtract 108 minus 65. 8 minus 5 is 3. So you cannot subtract 0 out of 6. You need to borrow 1. That makes 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. And you have 0. That is 43. That means Brenda swim for 43 seconds. The correct option is 43. Today, you guys just focus on the appreciation. I just want you to focus on the lesson. Thank you for your appreciation. Your appreciation means a lot to me. But still, we are here to learn, so focus on the learning, please. A cook fed a total of 577 people. The cook fed 22 children. So just subtract 577 minus 22, right? You have to do 577 minus 22. So 7 minus 2 is 5, 7 minus 2 is 5, and you already have 5. So that means that is 550. 5 option number 1 is the correct option. The correct option is 555. Okay, the next one is Tommy wrote a total of 462 songs in his career. Out of these songs, 26 were popular. How many songs did Tommy write that was not popular, right? The total songs were 462. Only 26 were popular. So you have to subtract 26 out of 462, right? You cannot subtract 2 out of 6, so you need to borrow 1. That makes 12. 12 minus 6 is 6. 5 minus 2 is 3, and here you have 4. That means the songs that were not popular are 436, right? So out of the total songs, 436 were not popular, so the correct option is 436. Okay, the next one is Keenan runs his own baking company. This morning, Keenan's worker baked 56 apple pies. They also baked some more after lunch. In total, they baked 878 apple pies. So, how many apple pies did Keenan's workers bake after lunch? You have to do 878 minus 56, right? So 8 minus 6 is 2, 7 minus 5 is 2. Here you have 8. That means after lunch he baked 822 apple pies. So the correct option is 822. Okay, the next one is Mr. Strickland donated 42 picture books to the library. Now the library has 184 picture books. How many picture books the library have before the donation, right? After the donation they have 184, right? And the books donated are 42. So you have to subtract 42 out of 184. So which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, very good. That is 142 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is the Klein family eat cherry and grape jelly on their toast. So they have a combined total of 329 grams of jelly. If they have 67 grams of grape jelly, how many grams of cherry jelly do they have? So the total jellies are 329. So you have to subtract 66 out of 329. So which is the correct option? Yes, that is 262. Very good. The correct option is 262. Okay, the next one is a car dealer has a total of 253 cars. He has 99 new cars. How many used cars does the dealer have? You have to subtract 99 out of 253. So, which is the correct option? 253 minus 99 equals. The correct option is 154, right? When you subtract, the correct option is 154. A banana farm received a total of 580 millimeters of rain in March and April. If 30 millimeters of rain fell on the farm in March, how many millimeters of rain fell on the farm in April? Which is the correct option? You have to subtract 30 out of 580, right? So 580 minus 30 equals, yes, the correct option is 550. Option number one is the correct option. Very good. Okay, the next one is Megan made a new playlist with 820 songs. 97 of the songs are fast songs and the rest are slow. How many of the songs are slow songs? So which is the correct option? So 820 minus 97 equals, that is 723, right? That means 723 of the songs are slow songs, right? The Lakewood Bakery had 977 bags of sugar. They then an employee used 97 bags of sugar to make some banana pudding. How many sugar is left? So which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is 873, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 2 math. The chapter we were working on is subtraction, three digits, and the lessons we have covered today are subtract multiples of 100, subtract three digit numbers, complete the subtraction sentences up to three digits, and write the subtraction sentence up to three digits, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9, right? If you have any question related to the lessons we just did, you can ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So please ask questions if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.